Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is the live debrief, and I'm all things sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and this is where I talk about my favorite reality TV shows. And at the moment,
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome
on as well. At the moment, I'm talking about Love Island UK season 13, episode 11. In this episode, oh my gosh, last night there was a lot going on in that episode, and also it was also very confusing as well, because what the hell, how is everybody doing? I hope you are good. It's Friday. I'm working from home again today. Yeah. So hence the setup. Honey is hiding though, so maybe he'll come and say hi. Guys, let me see. Oh, you guys have been chatting. Okay, cool. Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit late today because I was just sorting things out. Who's here? Hey King Cash. Hey Ronka. Hey Saf. Hey just be real. Who else is here? Blue Rain, how you doing? Hey Maya, hey Sleepful. Hope you are all good and are having a good day so far and getting ready for the weekend. I'm hearing it's gonna be sunny. The sun's coming back. I just want it to come back in moderation though, please. Please. I can't do too hot, man, but this greyness is I'm over it. I'm absolutely over it as well. Kind of can't be pleased at the moment. Right, so last night's episode, what are you giving it out of 10, and who is your MVP, who is your LVP? Please let me know in the chat. Please let me know. Hey Zana, how are you? I hope you're good. I will start. I gave last night's episode 8 out of 10 because, you know, we had the roundup of Simba, OPE, Angelista. We had all of that going on. Then they played that silly game that wound everybody up. And then we had like a boys versus girls moment. That's what seems happening, and people were losing their tempers. You saw Samraj losing it, Priya, Jasmine, Aiden, like a lot of people losing their tempers and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Some things were resolved quite well and other things were not. So there was a lot of drama going on. There was a lot of mix up going on. Plus we got some resolutions too, which is lovely. So it's a nice little balance. Although I just feel like the last core of the show was just like, what is going on here? Maybe it was the way it was edited, maybe it was just like this, how they present in the story. It just seemed like a bit of a mess to me. It really did. My MVP, do I have more than one? Nah, my MVP is Simba, because I like the way that he handled like the so-called beef with OPE. I thought, like, yeah, he said what he said, but then when he saw that bro was kind of spiraling, he was just like, yeah, he kind of brought it back. He de-escalated the situation. He de-escalated things with OPE, and I feel like that is the way to handle it, because you can see that OPE is, you know, he's excitable, you know. Do you know what I mean? So I think I'm giving MVP to Simba for that, and also for him to like standing up for Angelista as well. Love that. And my LVP, I've got a couple, I'm not gonna lie. Lorenzo, I think he's my number one. Maybe my number one, because I just don't understand why this guy's getting a pass. Like, I really don't get it. Him for not remembering 8 out of the 11 girls that he slept with is wild behavior to me. Absolutely wild behavior. I think the way he handled that whole situation was just like, oh, I don't know. What? Come on, bro. You know, it's just like, you're 20. Nah. It's a lot. Lorenzo, no, not fan. I don't think I'm gonna. I just don't think, like, what do you call it? jumping on this Lorenzo train. I just don't think it's going to happen. I really don't. And then my other LVPs are Aiden, OPE, Samraj. I feel like the way they acted in the game, the way they acted afterwards was just like, this is manosphere type energy. I don't like it. This is really unnecessary. I think people are rude. Also, I'm going to LVP the producers as well, for letting this happen. For letting this happen. Honestly, it was a lot. Okay, what are you guys saying? Hey Keisha, how you doing? Miss Q, how are you doing? Miss Q says 8 out of 10, all of them except Angelista and Simba for LVP. Okay, fine. Everyone can get it. Okay, fine. Zana says, I don't even know what to give it because the drama was so unprovoked. Information that people shouldn't find out that soon. I mean, some of it was just like, I'd rather not know, you know? Ridiculous. King Cash is giving it 9 for the entertainment, but I was frustrated the whole episode. Same, I'm not gonna lie. Just Be Real says, pick me. Priya was speaking too much. Do you think so? Okay, we'll talk about. Ronke is giving it 8 for herself. Saf saying he's lying. Is this Lorenzo? Yeah, because I think he's lying too. King Cash is giving LVP to Jasmine. Okay, I can see we're gonna be on opposite sides. We're gonna be on opposite sides for real. Saf said, I don't know, 7 for me because it actually gave me a headache and was triggering, to be honest. Yeah. Ronka's also saying the whole episode was overstimulating, but I enjoyed Simba. Yeah, same too. Same, I think. Yeah, LVP, Saf is saying Samraj, and then all the boys. Minus Simba. Just Be Real saying my MVP is Sean for perfectly timed laugh at the moment when OP described himself as a 10-10. Yeah. Well done, Sean. It's really, really good. And then, okay, Safa's MVP is Simba. Maya saying LVP Aiden because he was the main instigator. Yeah, no, he absolutely was. And I really don't like Aiden or how he's coming across on the show. Obviously, just bear in mind, guys, we don't know these people. I have no idea who they are. Like, do you know what I mean? We're just seeing for the show. But how he's showing up in the show, don't like it. Not interested in, you know, how the darkness that he's bringing to the energy in the villa. Like, it's really, really, really unnecessary. Narissa saying LVP, Samraj and Aiden as well. Hey Abbas, how you doing? And Keisha said, I didn't watch, but I've seen reviews. I know this type of episode will raise my BP, my blood pressure, of course. But Just Be Real says, LVP Aiden, he's put simply, he's a demon. I mean, he's got dark energy. He's actually got dark energy, and it's really unsettling, I would say. I think it's really unsettling. Saf said, Aiden's doing tit for tat with Jasmine sickened me. Oh yes. I do remember that, actually. I don't know if I put that in my notes, but yeah, he's just, what's wrong with you? Oh, very, very, very irritating. Hey Little Rock, how you doing? Hope you're good. Blue Rain, hey Blue, say, so glad all the black girls kept out of the drama. Let the rest all bark by themselves. I mean, it was refreshing. It was refreshing for that not to be the case. I can't lie, it was a bit refreshing. Because yeah, let someone else have a go at, you know, doing the most, you know, For real. So yeah, okay, let's get into the recap of it all. So, okay, we start the episode with Angelista and Simba. They actually come down from the terrace, and they kind of remark that it feels like the walk of shame, right? They sit, I think they go to the fire pit, they don't even know where to go. Like it was just a bit ridiculous. And then they're talking about whether or not she should go and speak to OPE. And Simba actually offers to go and speak to him on her behalf, and she's like, no, it's fine, I can take care of it. And yeah, and Simba makes a joke of like, yeah, you need to let him know that's done now, because like kind of like you're with me, which I thought was very, 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 very cute. These two were getting on. They were just getting on like a house on fire. It was just very sweet seeing them chat and everything. They talked a little bit about their culture as well, which was really nice. And yeah, I just think she's like, they seem to be really into each other. Now, obviously, mind you, Simba's just got there and he is gonna have a lot of attention, I think. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we'll see what happens with these two, but it seems to be off to a good start. There's a little clip of them talking about making Sazda and that sort of thing, which I thought was kind of cute as well, which we don't usually see on Love Island, them talking, like, especially like, you know, the black contestants like talking about their culture in this kind of way. Which I just thought this was nice.
Harare.
Oh, is it? What, both? Mum and dad?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What about you?
My mom's from Kwekwe, dad's from Motoko. Are you fully Zim though?
Yeah.
You're not mixed with anything else?
No. What do you think?
Can you cook Sadza?
Yeah.
Really?
If my mum's standing there.
Proper, you can do this one
If
though.
my mum's standing there, we take turns.
I can't, wait, let me see your arms though, I can't see that.
No, they're not big.
Can I feel?
Yeah.
Yeah, these aren't Sadza arms though, man. I'm sorry, my love. These are not Sadza arms.
If my mum's there, we'll take turns.
This is like Moriwo arms. Like, you could just cut the Moriwo, but
No,
you
I
can't
can-
really mix the
no.
Sadza. Where's him?
Harare.
I just
Oh,
thought
yeah?
this was so nice. It was nice to just have like a little like wholesome clip of them and everything, just them bonding and getting on. I just thought this was just very, very, very sweet, and I'm guessing people are gonna look at those things, because what did you say, morare or something? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that before in my life, but I was just like, this is so nice. This is lovely. This is lovely. This is what we like to see. And they're both two very good looking people as well. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, easy on the eye for both of them. So it was good. So yeah, so that happened, and then we see Simba, he kind of gets up and leaves. He goes to talk to Tommy, who's the other bombshell as well. Tommy's like, yeah, you guys look natural together, you guys look really good together. And he's, you know, he's happy for his bombshell boy, you know. And I was just like, yeah, so are we. Tommy, we're happy too, and we agree they do look good together. Sean then joins Tommy and Simba, and he basically says that, you know, I think Angelista needs to talk to OPE like right away, like needs to talk to him now, like he's going across all serious. And I just don't know, like I don't know whether this is like, and this might be a little bit of a stretch, but I don't know whether this is like kind of underlining like, I don't know, like stereotypes or like connotations or something like that. Yeah, like that you think that because OP's upset that everyone should be on high alert. Now I understand why OP's upset, but like it's just like, bro, calm down. It really isn't. I just didn't like that kind of energy from Sean, because I was just like, it really isn't that. It shouldn't really be a big deal. Like, who is OP at the end of the day? Like, he's just a guy like any other guy. So just calm down. Just calm down. Just calm down. This is not dramatic the way he was going on. It shouldn't need to be anyway. And I just didn't like the fact that he was kind of giving the impression is like, if she doesn't speak to OP now, there's like gonna be hell to pay. It was like that was like the underlining subtext, and I just didn't like that at all. He's not entitled, like OP is not entitled to Angelista at all. Like, he really isn't. So just the way Aiden isn't entitled to Jasmine, like like, can we stop pushing this kind of narrative? Like, it's just ridiculous. I just thought that was very, very, very strange energy to bring. Jasmine actually goes to speak to Angelista, and she is like, yeah, what's your what's going on? Oh God, she said, what's your POA? Plan of action. That's what is it. That's what and I think it was Beverly was saying the other day, like, this is the new phrase, and it seems like they keep using it. They keep using it, and now I'm just like, do the producers tell them to use keywords, basically? And I feel like that, yes, that's what's happening, because it just seems so forced. Who says what's your POA? Get out of here. Anyway, what do you call it? Oh no, I didn't. Keisha saying, Shada, did you see Queen E's review after that chat? It was so cute how she how happy she was to see Zim representation. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Queen E is from Zim. So yeah, that's lovely. Do you know what? This is the thing. And like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm a proud Nigerian and everything like that. But we do see, like, when we get like black representation, it's usually either from the Caribbean or like West Africa. We don't see a hell of a lot of any other parts of like Africa or like the black experience being represented. So it is nice. I feel like it is refreshing. You know, yeah, I think it's nice. I think it's lovely. So yeah, I'm really happy for her. That's really nice as well. Yes, Zim, stand up, man. So yeah, so we have Jasmine talking to her, asking her like, what's your plan of action? Angelista says that she feels a little bit guilty at this moment in time because, OP's feelings and everything like that. But, she does think that things with her and OP are like done now. And she said like lips in, like when she kisses someone, it means a lot to her. So yeah. Now then Angelista, she then goes and pulls OP for a chat and tells him like, look, it's not good news. You're not really gonna like what I'm gonna say at this moment in time. She says that they went to terrace with Simba, obviously he knows that, and then they had a kiss, and she said that she wasn't expecting it kind of just happened and everything. OP's there, he's like obviously visibly upset, and he's giving like one word answers. He's like, cool, okay, sweet, like, well, what do you want me to say? And then he kind of getting worked up, and he's just like, yeah, I just feel like you haven't been honest with me, you've been lying to me. And she was just like, huh? Lying? No. I just was thinking, I can't lie, at that moment in time I was just like, well. Seriously, who's lying to who? Because right now it's the Spider-Man meme. You're both pointing at each other. Seriously, because if she's lying, you're lying. They're both lying. So come on, like they were, and I think I was saying this yesterday as well. Like the way they got together was to save themselves from embarrassment, right? So they had, when it was like day one, isn't it? They had to choose amongst themselves. No one was saying anything good towards OP. No one was saying anything good towards Angelista in terms of like being their pick. So they decided to get together just to save themselves from embarrassment, and they decided to take it slow to see if there's anything there. That's what it is. We could tell that she weren't really into him, he weren't really into her. The reason why he was making effort is because he disrespected her when he went to the bar and met the two bombshells. That's why he was making effort. So let's relax on lying. If you're calling her a liar, you have to call yourself a liar first. You actually have to call yourself a liar first, honestly. So yeah, I was just like, yeah. So Angelista, of course, is annoyed by this comment. And she said she's not allowing him to drag this into like saying that she's lying. And basically OP, he starts getting a little bit more het up now, and he's just like, yeah, you're not listening, bro. He starts calling her bro. He's saying like, it's dead and stuff, and he starts to just get quite excited. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, again, like, you're just kind of moving it into like a rude place. You're moving it into a disrespectful place. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, I understand you're hurt, but come on now. there are ways to deal with this, and he was just doing way too much. Then OP kind of like, I think he walks away, and then he pulls Simba for a chat. And now I don't think I said this yesterday, but I did think, yeah, when we was watching First Look and whatever, yeah, I was thinking, I bet OP was the one that pulled, Simba for a chat, and like he's caused it on himself, like basically. So he pulls Simba for a chat, he's just a bit stressed. He's a bit stressed, and he's trying to get Simba to understand things from his point of view, right? And because he's like, yeah, I just don't think she even liked me in the first place. And my question is like, well, did you even like her? Like, I feel like I've been saying it, I just didn't buy their sham marriage, like, seriously. And that's on both parts, in OP's part and Angelista's part. They were both coasting together to stay in the villa, like both of them. So him doing this performance of like, oh, he was so deep into her, like, do you know what I mean? And I don't think she likes me, bro. You didn't like her. Like, you didn't like her either. It's just ridiculous. I just thought this was ridiculous, and he's clearly acting. Seriously. Oh, thanks, Abner. Abner said, I love the pink on you, girl. I need it, girl. Anyway, Everyday Friend is another story. Seriously. Well, thank you. So yeah, so I was just like, yeah, OP, you are acting, but we can only go, well, them in the villa can only go based on what they're seeing, right? Do you know what I mean? But, you know, Simba's just like, I don't even think it's all that. Like, I think that, you know what it is? It's just that I liked her, and I think I'm just more suited to her. It's not about looks or anything like that. And Opie's like, of course not, I'm 10-10. Okay, OP. And you know what made me freaking laugh my head off, yeah? On Instagram, on the Love Island page, let me see if I can just bring it up really quickly. I didn't realize that they were doing this for as regularly as they are, but they have changed their bio. They keep changing their bio to quotes from the show, and at the moment it says, I'm 10-10. Which I think was funny, and I was just like, okay, cool. That tells me that OP's not going anywhere. Because he's gonna come out with these one-liners and stuff. Like, he's gonna come out with these things. So yeah. But the way he came out with it, I was just like, okay, yeah. He is, although he might not have been brought up in, well, we don't really know his story, but it seems like he was adopted and stuff. He's from Lincolnshire. He's obviously from outside, you know, London or whatever, or a major city, and everything. And yeah, so maybe he wasn't, you know, in the midst of being brought up in Nigerian culture, right? We could say that, but he has it. It's inside him. Him saying I'm 10-10, if that is not Nigerian, I don't know. Because the confidence is on 100,000. Seriously. He did. Maya said he ate that. Even if it is a lie. Like, the confidence of Nigerian men, yeah, is something to be studied. It's actually something to be studied. It really is. Because he had it. He has buckets of it. It's in his veins. It's in his blood. Yeah, it's in his blood. So, wait. Yeah, so like he was just like, yeah. And then the thing is, I think Simba goes on to say, I'm going to show the clip in a minute. It's just like, look, she gave you a chance. And then he starts getting even more het up. Because the fact is, like, that's the thing. I think in OP's mind, and this is just my opinion, I think in OP's mind, he's like, I gave you a chance. And now you're doing this to me. Like, who do you think you are? When I think, because he rates himself so highly, when I think like a lot of us, let me just speak for me, are just like, well, no, Angelista, if we're looking at the couple, Angelista's giving more the catch here. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's punching a little bit with her, you know? She gave you a chance. It didn't work out. And now you're getting mad about it. That was Simba's point anyway. But like he managed to kind of like de-escalate him. He didn't want to invalidate his feelings, and he said to him like, look, because OP was saying, look, I feel like Angelista is laughing in my face. Obviously no one wants to feel like that. No one wants to feel like that. That's a horrible feeling. But that wasn't the case. She wasn't laughing in his face. Like, that wasn't happening at all. So they hug it out. They really hug it out. And yeah, I think like OP is going to be this year's crash out. He's just going to crash out every now and again. That's what we're going to see from him. But let me play the clip. Let me see, 1 second.
You had 2 girls, now you've got none.
My issue is, she said to me, let's try and show each other respect. All I'm saying to you, I don't care that you kissed him, I do not give a fuck. It's more the fact of like, you're saying to me one thing, then you're doing another. Don't say to me, you're disrespectful, you're this, and then go back on your word.
He was like, you're not taking accountability. And I was like, okay, so I apologise.
Isn't going pulling him taking accountability?
Yeah.
Wait, guys, I want to listen now.
But if you're not feeling me, let it off. I'm not saying I want you to, but if
I don't think it was a case of her not feeling you though, bro.
So then what was it then?
I think she literally just feels him a lot more.
Like literally, I'm not saying she's not rating your thing whatsoever. I think I'm just probably more suited to her.
No, that's
got more in common. Like, it's probably not even a looks thing. It just comes down to like.
No, of course it's not, bro. I'm fucking 10-10.
Of course, bro. And again, just from an ego perspective, like, bro, she's giving you a chance, and then you kind of rubbed it back in her face. Like, what do you mean? You go on a date with the 2 girls, you basically take the piss, you come back here.
That's got nothing to do with the situation now, Simba.
It slightly does, though, bro. It all works hand in hand, though.
If you're not in that situation, then just let it off there.
It all works hand in hand, bro.
And sorry, let me just say, yeah, because he's just like, if you're in that situation, then just set it off then. It was OP was the one like trying to win her back. He was trying to win her back and trying to like make up for what he had done. Do you know what I mean? Like, literally, that was like the other day. Like, the day before, was he not trying to win her back? Like, so he's acting like they were on this even playing field, and then she's done this out of the blue. No. You were still in the process of trying to get in her good books. She even said it earlier, like, you're still in the doghouse. So, bro, you knew, man. You knew that you took the piss.
I get it's all part of it.
You're trying to have your cake and eat it, bro.
Basically.
You had 2 girls, now you've got none.
I've not got none, bro.
You had none, though.
What do you mean, bro? What's going on?
I'm not trying to do this, innit? I'm not trying to draw you out, but...
You know that the thing is, I wasn't sure, because on this, yeah, it's just like, what's it called? On this, he's like, the subtitles are just like, I'm not trying to draw you out. Like, isn't he saying, I'm not trying to draw you out? Like, I just thought, is this a new slang or they got it wrong? I feel like they've got it wrong. He's saying, I'm not trying to draw you out, I think.
Now you're trying to bug out her when really truly you've got no one to blame but yourself.
Anyone, bro.
That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, though, bro. That's what it's giving, though.
I'm not bugging out, man. I'm saying how I feel.
Bro, I said to you, I'm not trying to draw you out, bro.
You are, though, man, because not everyone's fucking listening.
So, what did you say? Innocent, OP's not punch. Tell your son he's punch. I swear to God, you will get one. Nah, do you know what? You're not even getting a warning. Who are you talking to? My son. Are you mad? I can't lie. This ain't a democracy, you know. If you're new here, this ain't a democracy. Don't talk to me anyhow. It's not gonna happen.
Boys, come on, Simba.
Relax, boys.
Come on.
Listen, boys. Listen, boys. You've said what you've had to say.
You're joking. Come on, man.
Opie, come in, brother.
Bro, I said to you, I'm not trying to draw you out, bro.
Opie.
Bro, trust me, if I draw you out, bro,
Let's chat.
Simba's being sassy.
I got a lot of time for you, bro. A lot of respect for you. You're my guy. But I'm just saying, bro, the same way I'd want you to call me out if I was in the wrong, bro, I just got to call you out, bro.
I rate Simba so much. Marry him.
But what did you want her to tell you, though?
Bro, I asked her, so how you...
Did you want her to, like, ask you permission to give me a kiss?
No, I'm not saying... Bro, you're not listening to me, Simba.
This is the thing. Like, what did you want? Like, how... The thing is, you see that comment that he said there reminded me of Jasmine and Priya previously. Did you want her to ask permission? And it's the same kind of energy. and that's when you got quiet confidence.
I'm not trying to have a problem. I'm just getting passionate.
Nah, yeah, bro. Listen,
I'm not trying to...
bro, you're my brother, man. Obviously, she's the girl that I'm interested in. It's just I don't really want to hear like those kind of negative things coming out of people's mouths, like addressing her, when I kind of understand where her mind is, where her head is at a little bit.
I completely get it.
I think it's really attractive that he's standing up for you though.
Me too, this is hard.
It's really hard.
This is hard.
It kind of just felt like she was laughing in my face. That's how I felt.
Yeah. Alright, cool. And you're valid to feel that way. I'm not here to invalidate how you feel, and
I appreciate that, bro.
Have your cake and eat it, bro.
But this is the thing. I think, sorry, I've just seen your comment there, Saf. I totally agree with this. Saf is saying also, Queen E clocked it. When OP was speaking to Angelista, he was seeing red. Then when it was a man who was talking to him, all of a sudden he can understand the points being made and respect him. This is the thing. And it's just like, I feel like, and this is again, my opinion, like there's an underlying, if you don't respect the woman, you're not going to hear anything she has to say. There is no understand. It's never going to be like that because you don't have the baseline of respect there anyway. Now, I don't know whether it's like that feeds into like his preference, because I feel like he thinks that he is giving Angelista an opportunity to be with him. That's what I think he thinks it is. So, and it's just like, bro, he's got a lot to unpack. I personally think he's got a lot to unpack. Yeah, Blue Rain, I was thinking that, yeah, it's draw you out. I'm not trying to draw you out. Exactly. That's the thing. Because it's just like, I think like sometimes when you see, I'll be honest, like when you see a black man arguing, you think it's going to be like it's going to turn into something. And I feel like, what do you call it? They were both trying to communicate to each other, so they understand in their way. This is not, do you know what I mean? Just calm down. Like this, it's not like a massive argument. It doesn't need to be that kind of thing. But you know, Simba did well. He really did. I feel like he de-escalated. As I said, he de-escalated the situation. He spoke to him in a way that made him understand. And I think OP, yeah, he listened. He actually listened, and maybe another person wouldn't be able to get through to him. I'm not too sure. Maggie saying Simba coming in is actually good for OP. I think they'll develop a good bromance. Like, I hope so. I really hope so, because right now, like, we're not really seeing a good side of OP. Like, it's just been one kind of blunder after another. And yes, he is like larger than a life kind of character, and I'm sure he's got some really, really good qualities and he's really cool. But like, if he's being disrespectful or dismissive to the girls there, especially like the black girls, that's not gonna come across well. It just, like, for someone like me who's a view, like, do you know what I mean, a viewer just like everybody else, it doesn't come across well. Like, no, like, do you know what I mean? Especially when you've been very, very clear on what your preference is. So it's just not wishing. So I hope that Simba can at least indirectly just check him a little bit, in a similar way to how, like, on season 10, like Whitney, Catherine, Ella, and Ty, they all kind of had each other's back with certain things. Like, Whitney would make sure that Catherine calms down, like she doesn't like lose her composure, all that kind of stuff. Like, they've got each other's back because they understand how they're going to be perceived by audiences. Do you know what I mean? And how things are clipped and whatever kind of thing. I think it's really important to have that, like, that it's in community, right? It's to have that community there, and have that understanding. So even though these guys might be your boys, but like, remember, there's a whole audience out there. Do you know what I mean? And things can be flipped and all those kind of things for how you come across. But Simba done an excellent job de-escalating the situation. Yeah. Plantain Papi, how you doing? Says both shows on at the same time this year is the toxic Olympics. I mean, UK, USA being on at the same time should never happen again. Like, this is insane. To me, this is absolutely insane. Blue is saying Simba, little broed OP, and he's 3 years younger than him. OP is burning inside. I mean, he's gonna understand, and I can't lie, because Simba just single-handedly just took, he's the alpha now. He's the alpha now. But because of the way OP acted in that situation, he kind of lost it. Not like in an extreme way, but he was spiraling, and he was like he couldn't get out of the spiral. And Simba helped him get out, and while defending his girl as well. This girl that he's just met, by the way, just met. And I don't even know if he's going to stay completely loyal to Angelista. I have no idea, but I just like the fact that he was just like, nah, not my watch. You're not going to talk to her anyhow and like let that be that. No. Yeah, I'm going to check you for this, because that's not how you should be talking to anyone, you know? And he done all of that without invalidating OP's feelings as well, which is, yeah. Plantain is saying OP would never be real friends with Simba. For him, people like Simba have told him he's not black enough for years. That's where the extreme code switching comes from. Well, I mean, it's speculation. We don't know. We just don't know. Yeah, but it's possible. It's possible. Maybe they wouldn't be. Maybe he would. Maybe he's now in an environment where he's kind of forced to be, right? Because he can't, like, if he wants to, get to the final, he can't leave. So he has to. He will be forced to see him in a different light. Both of them will be forced to see him in a different light, themselves in different. Each other, in a different light, if that was the case. Maggie's saying, based on what we have seen, I don't think OP is in community with other black people, so this would definitely benefit him being around men like Simba. Less lads, more my brother. You know what? Yeah, I think all of that, to be honest. Like, I don't know 100% like who his friends are. Like, some of them have come out on social media and stuff. And told people, yeah, that is how you say his name, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, if he hasn't been, he's gonna experience. Maybe he's gonna experience something different, which is nice. Which is nice. Steve was saying, I think the same. OP yearned for belonging, hence the 24-hour performance. I mean, I think there is something to be said, and I think it's an interesting phenomenon, I guess, in a sense. Like, if you have been brought up outside the culture and you're trying to connect in adulthood, like, what does that look like? How does that play out? Like, I am interested in that in a, I guess, like a sociological point of view and stuff, when you're kind of like met with someone who is presenting at least more comfortable with who they are, yeah, I don't know, presenting at least, I don't know, we don't know these people. Seriously. Okay, cool. So what was it called? Where was I? So yeah, so that happened. Yeah, the girls, obviously, they're really feeling how Simba handled that and everything like that, and it seems things have calmed down, which is really cool. And I'm glad it calmed down as well, because you don't want, like, don't want the two black boys in there like beefing. No, it's okay. Oh gosh. Steve was saying, I'm now living outside my culture since I've moved to South London. Oh really? What do you mean? Seriously. And how does that feel? Because it's tough. I feel like it's tough. Like I feel like I have family members who've like moved out further, like outskirts of London and stuff, and they are now not around as many black people, and it really, that frightens me. I can't lie. It frightens me. I don't like that. Although my area is not super black, it really isn't, but I'm close to it. Like, I'm very close to Brixton, Stockwell, Clapham. Like, I'm very close to all of those areas. So, but yeah, I would never want to be where I'm just like, it's hard to spot us. I would never want to be in that situation, honestly. Blue is saying OP struggles with black validation. I feel coming from a white theatre world. I mean, I feel like that could potentially be true. I really feel like it could be true. But I feel like, and this is the thing about, like, I think Simba handling it like that gave him a bit of validation, like, you understand my feelings, and stuff, so that's healthy. But I wish he could get to a place like that with Angelista. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it's a bit different because they were in a sham something, but like, yeah, I think it would be like that, because he needs to also respect her as well, like, or do you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't nice the way he was speaking to her. Sorry, Plantain is, oh, you're responding. Narissa says, I live in Hertfordshire. It is very hard. My son is the only black boy in his class. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry, oh God. I feel like in those situations, oh God, I don't even know what you do. Like, you have to make so much effort around, like, weekends, after school club, all of that kind of stuff, like family, all of that kind of stuff, because I just feel like it's just so challenging. And then communities online as well, I think, as well, helpful. Hey Wavin, how you doing? Zana says, seems like a lot of the black community that watch these shows grew up mostly around black people. Unfortunately, I can't relate. Where I'm from isn't diverse. Yeah, gosh, mum, this is it. It is a thing. I think, like, because I mean, that does make sense, because a lot of people, a lot of us, we're mainly city concentrated, I would say, which does make sense in terms of, like, migration, all that kind of stuff. So it would only be a few people that would, that would venture out and stuff. So, but I think it's interesting. Little Rock said, Bromley back in the day was very much like this. Folks moved us from Brixton there, and it was such a culture shock. Now it's a pure mix and blend. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah. I actually remember that. I remember that. Seriously. Zena said, that's why when a black person on the show is a bit different, I can relate to them. Black people are not all the same. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely think, like, we're not a monolith for sure. And I feel like that's why I think it's great that we've got, like, different types of black people. Do you know what I mean? So, like, because it's reflective of our community. Like, we're definitely not a monolith. So I definitely wanted to make sure, well, not make sure, I can't make sure, but I was hoping that they would squash this, like OP and Simba would squash this, so they could actually just be boys and they could see, like, the difference, you know, like, okay, this guy's, you know, like this, and he's got this kind of upbringing, but it doesn't, do you know what I mean? He's just still as black or whatever. He's cool as a person anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not a competition. It's not like it's just a reflection of, like, the differences within our community. Yeah, it's very thingy. Plantain said, that's why we have to slow down in general, because viewers are quick to box a black man to what he should be. Yeah, absolutely. Emma says, all this gender wars, I thought we were watching back chat. Towards the end, I was just like, what is going on? It just seemed like a mess. But yeah, I'm glad they squashed that beef between them. If OP and Angelista can get to a place, that will be cool. Because as I always say, when the people get on, it's always a good time. It really is. There was a time when we had, like, what season was it? 11, when it's Mimi, Josh, Ayo and Summer. At one point, they were all getting on, and it was a vibe. It was a vibe. So I just want to see more of that. Hopefully it's coming. So, Lorenzo did talk to Priya, and he basically tells her that Jasmine is now his first option and Priya is his second option. It was, I can't lie, a little bit of a dead conversation, but I am glad that he is being clear with her. And then we get to the morning. So when the girls are chatting, Victoria said that because of the antics of last night, she actually got the ick with OP. And what do you call it, Jasmine, and then everyone's talking about their relationship. Jasmine at this point is happy with Caban. I think Lola's happy with blah blah blah, all that kind of stuff. But they kind of get into the thing, they're chatting, and then one weird thing that I noticed was that I think they were talking about tattoos and stuff, and Jasmine has like a little tattoo or something like that, or a lot of tattoos, and both who was the other girl, Lola and one of the other girls were just like, oh, you're so cool, I really want to be you. And I can't lie, in my experience, when a girl tells you that they want to be you, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. It's a red flag. It never goes well, and they've got some kind of issue with you. That's the thing. I think it just starts to breed of like jealousy, insecurity. Like I see it as like their insecurity is flaring up. Like that's how I see it. I want to be you. No. Red flag. I don't know if you guys have come across that before, but I certainly have, and it's never a good thing. It really isn't. Sleeper was saying ACS Love Island is my favorite Love Island. I'm telling you, seriously, it's always good, always good. Emred is saying apparently a couple has already been dumped. Yeah, I'm hearing that. We should have see that tonight, I think. Wait, what did she say? I'm hearing that. I think we talked about that yesterday. It's like someone who's an OG with what do you call it? OG and a bombshell. But that's like everybody but Lola and Sean and Priya and Lola and Sean and who was the other one? One other couple. But everybody else it could be them, so it's still hard to say who it was. Maggie says, you're so confident, I could never do that. Definitely a red flag. Saf said, I want to be you is a weird thing to say. I'm telling you, it's so weird. But Lola said it, and there was another girl there that agreeing with her, which I thought was just weird. Miss Cute said, I felt weird at the moment with Jasmine glazing. I was like, excuse me. What do you mean by that? Can you explain? Miss Cute, I don't understand. Or can you say it another way? With the Jasmine glazing. What does glazing mean? I don't even know. Is glazing when they're like sucking up to her in that moment? Let me know. Okay, so where am I? So yeah, so Aiden and Cavan are chatting, and Aiden's basically saying, oh, I want to be you. Okay, cool, got you, thank you, Miss Cute. And so yeah, Aiden basically saying, he was saying like basically him saying that talking to Ellie, he thinks that people are taking it the wrong way, and he's saying like, no, I don't want to open things up with Ellie because he really likes Jasmine. I don't know who Aiden is lying to. I think he's lying to himself, actually. It's not I don't know. I think he's lying to himself, because why is he saying this to Cavan? Like, I just feel like he's playing games with Cavan, because one minute he's saying that he's still into Ellie, then he's saying he's not. He's telling Ellie that the door's, potentially still open, but he's telling Jasmine it's not. Like, he's just lying to all the people around him, and it's just ridiculous. Glaze is like excessive worship. D, right? Okay, cool. I got you. Karen basically is talking about Jasmine. He's saying that, oh, she's like so sexy, but she's hard to read. But they generally think, both of the brothers think that they're overthinking their situations. Yeah. I just don't know with Aiden. I think he's annoying. Simba does pull OP for another chat, and they go over things, but it's all friendly now, and they're cool. All is well. OP is moist, in my opinion, but he's fine. It's fine. He can be moist. Then they get a text, and It's a game. And it's called Basically Not Deep. And they have to slide into this pool. They get like a statement. They have to match that statement to a person. One, they guess the person. They throw a drink in that person's face, and then they reveal who it actually matches to. So there's a couple of them that did stand out. One of them was that Kavan's statement was he doesn't like girls who like want attention or need attention, and you know, Jasmine was immediately like, well, that's me and I like attention and all that kind of stuff. And Kavan was kind of explaining himself, but I feel like, yeah, it just kind of like, I think the word attention was maybe a little triggering to Jasmine, so she weren't really trying to hear what he was trying to say in that kind of moment. Plus, it's just like, if you don't like girls who like attention or need attention, and I think he tried to explain it as then, what did he try to explain it as? He tried to explain it as like a girl who kind of gets involved in other people's business. And she also said, well, that's me. I like a little drama, a little bit nosy, that kind of thing, you know? So she's saying, this is who I am and you're with me, then maybe there's a question mark over this, you know? But like, honestly, guys that do not like girls that, you know, are like that, either be in other people's business or, you know, liking lots of attention, should 110% not be with girls who do those types of things. You're never going to change her. You're never going to be, and you should go with what you like, you know? And I feel like Kavan's really intrigued by Jasmine, but yeah, nah. Nah, it's not gonna last. I just don't think it's gonna last long. I really don't. Okay, another one that stood out was Lorenzo, and as I said, this gave him LVP for me. He said that he has slept with 11 girls and he only remembers 3 of their names, which I just think is diabolical. It's just absolutely diabolical. I just like, and then he was just like, I think Jasmine was just like, huh? Like, what? Why are you even saying this? Like, what do you mean? Like, that's really like it's dehumanizing to those women. Like, why are you doing that? He's just like, oh, but I know everybody's names here. Ha 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 ha. Like, diabolical. I just thought it was just diabolical. I just thought like, nah, this is just really ridiculous. Like, I really don't like where this is going. I don't think that kind of humor is very funny at all. I just think, nah, man, you're just are you a nasty piece of work pretending to be dumb and just taking these girls for Egypt? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you think you can just flutter your friggin' Dory eyelashes and what do you call it, these girls are just gonna fall at your sleep? Like, nah, I don't know if that's the way he's going on. I just don't know if he's not displaying signs that he's a nice person. Like, he's just not. Like, what do you mean? So 11, you had 11 girls, you slept with 11 girls, yeah, and you can only remember 3 of their names. Nah. Okay, anyway, there's a clip. Let me play it. Oh.
Slept with 11 girls, but only remembers 3 of their names.
Oh no. That's so bad. Guys, how do you not remember the people you've slept with? Their names. That's wild.
Not you two. You guys are respectful kings. It's Lorenzo.
Lorenzo, can you explain?
Yeah.
When I sleep around, I like to sleep top 10, right? 10 out of 10.
Can you imagine? When I sleep around, I like to sleep. Are you, like, do you know what I mean? Like, you're just disgusting. You're actually just disgusting.
You're making it worse.
I only really remember 3, which were the situationships.
Lorenzo, what's so jarring is that's not even high and you can't remember.
Yeah.
Like, I actually don't understand. It's not even a high number.
But I don't need to remember their names.
Yes, you do. It's a respect thing. That's a human being. It's not a body.
Well, I remember all of your names. So.
That is bad.
Oh.
Lorenzo, create a notes app and write it down.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I've got a notes page. I've actually got a notes page.
That's even worse.
That's weird.
No, it's not. That's a respect thing, though.
Wait, hang on a second. So you want a list of people you slept with on your phone?
Yeah.
Having a list? So you can't win.
The question was, oh yeah, this boy's got a notes app with all the girls he slept with. You'd all be raging.
No, we wouldn't.
I feel like they pick and choose what's bad and what's not.
That's what I mean. You just can't win.
Can't win.
This boy has slept
Listen,
with.
you see that the way Lorenzo done that comment at the end just tells me everything I need to know. Like, he knows exactly. He's just playing in these girls' faces. Like, I just don't. I really. I can understand why Jasmine was pissed in that moment, because it's just actually, if you deep in what he's saying, it's not funny. It actually isn't funny. He's just he's horrible. He's actually, I think he's really misogynistic. Like, I think he really is. Like, legit. Legit. And it's just not cool at all, man. And it's just, but again, I'm just like, why have the producers picked this misogynistic guy to be on the show? Like, really. very stressful watch in that sense. For me personally, I was just like, nah, I don't even like this. I don't understand your point, right? Or Reds. But yeah, Little Rock says rank, yeah, 100%. Sam said Victoria called Samraj a respectful king too soon. He really did. And the thing is, in that clip, you can see, like, Samraj is really offended by by Priya having a list, right? And I was thinking about this because a lot of people say, oh, it's a double standard. And if like he said, the example, if a boy had this, it would people would be up in arms about it. And I think that, like, I just need people to be realistic and operate in reality. When if that was the case with a guy, that it's just, I don't even know how to say this, but there's sometimes we see examples of things like that being used in a way that's harmful to women, which you don't see that those things being used that's harmful to men. Like, it's not equating. Those two things don't equate. Like, it really doesn't. And I just feel like it's like doing a false equivalency. It's just not the same. It really isn't. I just don't. I really thought, like, I thought they were getting on to Priya unnecessarily. Like, I think it was like it's just like an innocent comment of what she does, and that's that. Like, why are you so pressed about it? But it was like he was almost like disgusted with her because she has that, and it's just like, bro, nah, I don't know about that, Samraj, but I really was just like, nah, why is he getting so deep on her? I just think it did feel like a gotcha moment. It really did. And I feel like, and also as well, it got Lorenzo out of what was going on with him, and then he didn't have to, it was like a distraction to what Lorenzo had just admitted to, that the women that you sleep with, you don't even respect them enough to remember their names. Like, that is the bottom line. You don't respect them enough to remember their names. So they are just things to you. They're just, like, they're not, like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's dehumanizing, and you are happy to say this in front of everybody like it's a joke, and as someone said, like, he didn't even apologize, not even to be apologetic in any sort of way either. And that just shows me that you have, if you're not a full-blown misogynist, you definitely have misogynistic tendencies. And yeah, I don't love that. I don't love that. Plantain Puppy said that was a completely fake answer anyway. Lorenzo has been with more than 11 women. They just wanted something to play into character. Either way, like, whether he's been with more women, yes, probably. From what we can see, yeah, you can make that assumption for sure. But, like, to stand by a statement like that says a lot about your character. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is the thing, and it's just like, and this is what I'm saying, like, so even in that moment as well, it's like, it like, by Samraj saying what he was saying, by Kavan getting involved in the conversation and turning the conversation onto Priya, it's like they're protecting Lorenzo and his madness and his nonsense. Seriously. It was very frustrating. It's very frustrating. And when you're in a group where you know, even other women aren't necessarily deep in what is being said and what is being co-opted and what is being, you know, reinforced in those moments, that can be very frustrating. So I can understand, like, I fully understand Jasmine's thought process and how she got to being so annoyed and ultimately frustrated and ultimately upset by the end. Like, because this is insane. Like, you can't escape this. And he's, you know, Lorenzo is one of the biggest characters in the villa already. And it's just like, nah, this is triggering, mate. This is actually triggering. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? That's the thing. And that's the thing, Saf. When he said, like, I remember your names, though, like, it's a joke. Like, what? Nah. Disrespectful. I can't, that's what I'm saying. Lorenzo's gonna have to do so much, yeah, to turn this around. Because I don't even believe, like, when you're like this, I don't think you can change your ways that quickly either. And then I need to see personally consistency over time. I just don't think so. Plantain Puppy said, personally for me, if you have a list that you keep of the names of people that you slept with, that's very weird to me, and I'm out. But again, everyone's allowed to have their own preference. That's the thing. Like, it's not necessarily something that I would do, but like from Priya, I don't think that it's like it has, the intent of it is negative. Like, I really don't think. And I feel like, to say like, oh, if a guy had done it, like, it depends what the intent is. I wouldn't necessarily do it, but if she's doing it and she's saying it's innocent, I believe her. Like, I don't have negative connotations of what she would be using that for, why she would have that, like do you know what I mean? Lorenzo said, yeah, agreed. It was a deflection to shield a Lorenzo. Yeah, I truly think so. So I said, everyone's allowed their opinion, but to talk down on someone and humiliate them for it is wrong. Absolutely. That's the other thing as well, because it was just like, because I think, yeah, like Samraj said that was weird, like loudly, almost like straight away. So it was just like, oh, you're pressed on this. You're pressed on this. And that's the thing, you're allowed to have your opinion, but it doesn't make it fact, you know? Just like, I have my opinion. It's not a fact, it's an opinion. This is what I think based on my experiences and my viewpoint of the world. That's it. Seriously. Abner says, I think it's quite responsible to have a list. Everyone should do it. That's the thing. It's just like, it's up to you. It's actually up to you. But I just don't think she should be judged for it, you know? I don't think so. So there was a couple others that came out as well. There was one statement that was that someone had cheated on their partner with someone at work, and that belonged to OP. He had done that. He kind of said that I think the person he was with was like on a cruise or something like that. So, you know, yeah. So it happened like that. But he said, you know, he apologized, you know what I mean? He would never do that now and all that kind of stuff. So he kind of said like, that's not him now. Then Simba's one was having a wandering eye, and Jasmine basically said, I don't think that that's like necessarily like a big deal, because everybody looks at everybody. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, not condemning him for that. And then the boys, mainly Aiden and Samraj, are kind of annoyed because of this, and OP a little bit as well, because they're saying that, well, OP said that the other day and the girls were in uproar. And it's just like, I feel like they're taking what happened with OP out of context of what it is, right? Do you know what I mean? So, but anyway, the boys then on this, or those three in particular, were kind of going down this narrative that the girls are hypocritical. Being hypocritical because they say it's okay with Simba and not with OP. Now, on the surface, yeah, you can see that. And also as well, there is like pretty privilege as well. Do you know what I mean? Like, and let's not pretend, I mean, it is a dating show. Like, do you know what I mean? That doesn't exist, because it absolutely does exist. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I feel like maybe there was a little bit of that happening, but also the context, like you was with someone, you're saying that you're cool with them, then you go to the bombshells, you're being overexcited, you're saying you have a wandering eye, like, do you know what I mean? Like, unprovoked. These times you hadn't even seen the bombshells, but you're just thingy. It was more it's like they didn't understand that it was like, it wasn't just what was said, it was how you was acting, being way too much, and also just not considering Angelista's feelings in that moment, in those moments either. That's why they were annoyed, you know? So I just thought, like, this is really disingenuous that they're getting het up about this. I thought this was really disingenuous. So yeah, there was a couple others. Mika's one was her red flag is that she accidentally leads guys on because she's like friendly and flirty. Priya's one was that if a boy hasn't had a girlfriend before, that's a red flag to her. And Lola's one was that she wouldn't date someone who earns less than her. Sean really took this to heart, like he really took this to heart. Sorry, I'm just seeing stuff. So I'm saying having a wandering eye and being starving and hungry are two separate things. Thank you, because they absolutely are. They absolutely are. And actually, let me remind you guys, please like the video, like the live, please. And also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because I'm trying to get to 5K. So yeah, every little helps. So please, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. Replay game, make sure you leave your comments too as well. Yeah, so then we get to the evening, and it just seems that there is this buzz going around that the boys are really annoyed with the girls. They're just not happy with them. And like, even that in itself for me was just like, what are we doing here? Like, why? And also, what, girls, why do you care? I think that would have been my approach. Like, so like, I don't even care. Like, I really don't care. Like, why do you even care if they're happy or not? Who cares if Aiden is happy? Well, Jasmine does, I guess, but like, no. Yeah, I just thought that was very, very strange. But it seemed to be more instigated by OP, Samraj and Aiden. They were, to me, given like very manosphere, incel-y type vibes, because what are we really arguing about over here? And also, it's just that, what do you call it? They were just insisting that, you know, the girls have double standards. Yeah, the girls have double standards, and it's somehow like deeply unfair. We see Jasmine explaining to Lorenzo why dehumanizing women that he slept with in the past is bad, and it's just like, again, I feel like this is a symptom of what misogyny does, that it makes women basically explain to them what they're doing wrong when they know what they're doing wrong. They know what they're doing, and that is part of it as well, because I think he's fully aware of what's going on. But there's a clip.
Who called you out at the challenge? I feel like obviously everyone has their past and everyone has things, but I think you took like very little recognition on how what you said wasn't right.
It's not about remembering people's names. It's about having an experience. Like, they weren't all one-night stands. You just move on. I don't remember my past.
What does that even mean? It's not about remembering people's name. What does that even mean? I don't remember my past. Bro. And the thing is, you know how embarrassing this is probably going to be to the girls that he's actually slept with? You know? Ridiculous.
All of the boys were more shocked that the girls have a list.
Which is crazy to me.
But I think that's just where we...
That's so normal. We
differ.
make lists on our notes page and we put them in a locked away little area so that one day when we're really old, we don't have anything that we forget. There's no one we don't remember. I even have numbers on there, so if I ever need to reach out to someone, God forbid. Like, do you know what I mean? We have just been disrespected in a line, all of us, and you guys want to talk about double standards. Do you know the lives that women live and the double standards that we live every fucking day? If for 1 second we want to have the upper leg, I think you guys can let us have it. And I also think you all can low-key bad each other up. Not any of you, and I've been in a couple of you since the start. You did not ask me at one point, am I good? I got berated in that. I mean, you never looked at me and just went, you good? Neither did Cav. Like, it's actually ridiculous. You two are the only people I'm close to in terms of the guys. I'm the one who called you out at the challenge.
And I think that is fair, because even if you're in like a game like this, if you care about someone, even if it's on a friendship, if it's not romantic, a friendship, you can just, you know, just like do a little nod, a little smile, just like, are you okay? Like, do you know what I mean? Just to see, just to see if they're all right. If you care about them or if you care about their feelings. And I don't know. And I think some of the guys there, they care more about what the guys think. They don't care about the girls. They care more about what the guys think and the guys' feelings. That's what they care about. And it was just very, very, very telling. I'm glad she did have the conversation because it needed to be said on camera. But I think it's just such a low bar for Lorenzo. Like, it really, really is. Like, honestly, like Miss Cute said, they should rename the show to Raise a Man Island. I'm telling you, because this is basics, right? Do you know what I mean? Because he's not even embarrassed. There's no shame with him in terms of like not even understand it. He's presenting as though he doesn't understand like why that could even be problematic. And then again he tries to redirect because he's just like, oh, you know, because you know you girls have lists, girls have lists, so that's worse. What? Seriously, I just thought this is actually nonsense. But I get, like, this is where my tolerance is so low. It's just so like I just would not be entertaining this. Like, go and be a fool. Go on, even get away from me so they don't confuse me that I'm a fool too. Go away. Like, honestly. Sleeveful P said she's saying it to the wrong person. Expecting empathy from Lorenzo is a bit deranged. To be fair, there is that, because he's shown you who he is. Now all she needs to do is believe him. But I think she's got like this sliver of hope or whatever kind of thing. And it's just like, this is the thing, like if Lorenzo during this show gets to a place where, I don't even know, like where he, you know, like does like the bare minimum, where maybe he remembers someone's name, maybe he is nice to someone, maybe he's like, do you know what I mean, just doing like the absolute bare minimum, and people are applauding and clapping for that, is just it's just frustrating. Like, I don't even know if I'm making sense, but like, I just, like, you cannot be rewarded for doing the bare minimum. Like, it just should not be a thing. And this is what I feel like Lorenzo's character's all about. Like, just the standard is just in the gutter. It's so low. So even if he's just like, oh, hi, do you know what I mean? Like, acknowledging someone is gonna give him brownie points or something. Like, no, I'm not here for that. I'm really not here for that. So yeah, so like, anyway, there's a lot of stuff going on. We hear Aiden in the background like talking, I think to Jasmine. So yeah, so we've hit Jasmine, Aiden and Jasmine. He was annoyed at Jasmine because her thing was, I didn't quite catch it, but it was something around her she's saying I love you to someone and saying someone else's name, and he equated that to like him calling Jasmine Ellie the other day, right? And he's just like, oh, you can't get mad at me, mind you. Well, we haven't, it doesn't seem like we've seen on camera, at least, yeah, or hasn't made the edit where she's having a go at him for him calling her Ellie. Like, I didn't even know that was a thing. That, do you know what I mean? Like, when he called her Ellie, she kind of laughed it off. She was annoyed, but she laughed it off. He ran away, and it hasn't come up since. So what are we talking about? Like, it was like he was just like, right, I can hold this now. Like, I can lord this over her in the future. It was like he was collecting something that he's just like, I'm gonna pocket this for the future because you've done this. And he seems like the type of guy that will just be collecting all these things to throw it in your face later on down the line. That's the vibes. So look at my thing that he was giving me. Yeah. Oh, Miss Q says something interesting here. It says the problem with Jasmine is she's trying hard to make Lorenzo into a man she could be in a relationship with. Maybe, you know. You never know, actually. It's possible. Because it's just like, you would be great if only you didn't say this, you didn't behave this, or if you could do this, or like, do you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, she's seeing his potential, but you can't build a relationship on potential, mate. Seriously. I mean, you can sometimes, but you're gonna suffer. Saf said that the tit for tat is so immature. Exactly, it really is. But he was like, he's future proofing that or something. So yeah, so I just think it was just a lot. But Jasmine is there, but at one point Jasmine is in the background. She did call Aiden a bitch, yeah, because she thought he was chatting her. She did do that, and I was just like, oh, that's a bit strong. Like, what do you mean? Like, what was going on? But then the way he acted, oh no, you are a bitch. like you are. She was right. So then Kevin and Jasmine spoke because Jasmine was annoyed that Kevin didn't check that she was okay. I think that was fair. He did apologize for it. He wanted her to apologize for, I actually didn't quite understand, along with Jasmine, what he wanted her to apologize for. If someone knows, let me know. I just don't know if I missed that bit, but I couldn't work it out. And then, but I was thinking as well, with the edit and the show itself, that part of the show seemed like a mess to me, because I was just like, what is going on here? Like, what is he actually trying to say? I didn't grasp it, but it might have gone over my head. So if someone knows what Kevin wanted Jasmine to apologize for, please let me know. Yeah, Lola and Sean, they had their conversation. They seem to work out their differences in a very kind of mature way. When I was watching it the first time, though, it did seem like she was waffling a bit. But on the second time round, I think I understood what she was saying. So let me just play that for you.
Yeah. That you could possibly listen to that, and having known me for however long and we got on so well and everything, I think maybe she's potentially just in this for money.
So I was a little bit bothered about your answer. So obviously, like, my main thing I said was, like, I don't care about money at all. And yours is obviously the opposite. Like, you want someone to be making more money than you. Like, if I was on the outside and if a girl came up to me and said, like, what, you don't make much money for me.
But have I once said that to you?
No, you haven't.
And have I ever even asked you your salary?
No.
No, but it's really disappointing for me that you could possibly listen to that, and having known me for however long and we got on so well and everything, and think maybe she's potentially just in this for money. I think that's shit. And I would not have let a statement in a challenge have any implication on what I think about you, because I know I think about you. Literally, I don't know how I could make you trust me any more than I've given you. No, and that's when it's shit.
Yeah, I know.
That's shit.
And I do trust you, sure, I've told you that.
Yeah, I know, and I get that, but then showing me that, and then you're telling me you trust me. This shows to me that, like, it takes a small little thing for you to, like, for that trust to be, like, undermined.
It's just overthinking stuff, like, and it's not that I've manifested in my head that you are like this. It's just I was thinking about it, and it just took me a while to process it, and I wanted to, I don't know, articulate it right or something. Yeah, sorry. You haven't given me a reason not to trust you.
Yeah, likewise. I like you I really like you. Your job doesn't make a difference to me. Do you know what your job does make a difference to me? Your job makes a difference to me in the fact that I could not be proud of you to be a primary school teacher because you talk about them in such a great way. Every time you talk about it, I'm like, fuck me, he's fucking fantastic. Also, when we do have kids, we won't have to pay for childcare. That's more wins, that's more money for me. It's a point for me.
The thing is, like I thought they worked through this like really well, but they like each other, so I guess like do you know what I mean, that's kind of to be expected, but I feel like Lola has, to get on the show, I believe she kind of said some things like that, do you know what I mean, it's about like the money thing and like her kind of essentially living a soft life. So yeah, so I feel like she's said some things, maybe she doesn't really believe that, or maybe she's just kind of smoothing it over because she doesn't want there to be, you know, any conflict between her and Sean. So we'll see. But yeah, small disagreement, but they seem to work it out. Like, yeah. I mean, yeah, them guys talking about kids and all this kind of stuff, like, just we'll see. But like I said, I think earlier on in the week, yeah, Cara and Nathan, they got together day one and they're still together, 2 kids in, marriage, all that kind of stuff. So it's possible. So yeah, I will say, because that was the first season of Love Island I ever watched, and that got me hooked in because I was just like, oh my god, this is beautiful. This is so nice. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so then we get to like Samraj and Priya, right? Do you know what I mean? They basically, he came over to apologize to her and then literally ended up arguing with her. And I'm just like, how the hell did we get here? I thought like, Samraj, you, like, he was talking to her saying that, you know, she's embarrassing. I feel like he embarrassed himself. Like, I didn't expect this from him. Like, I feel like there was a couple of things where he's been cheeky before. So like, he definitely called out George and called him a prick at the fire pit when one of the bombshells, so someone came in the house. Was it the girl? Was it Elizabeth and Namibia? I think it was them two. I can't remember, but I can't remember when Bombshell came in, he called him a prick in front of everybody. And then when they done the recoupling, Samraj basically was saying that with him and Mika now being together, that you know, no one can get in our way now or something like that, which was like a you know, it was like a dig at, like it was a side dig at Priya, in my opinion. And I feel like unnecessary, because if Priya didn't choose him, he would have been out of the villa. I don't know what's going on with him. I have a theory, but I might be wrong.
Embarrassing. Don't talk to me like that. You see, just joking. I'm saying.
Okay, look.
I've actually got an issue, like, quite directly with you.
Let's speak about it.
Basically what that is that, obviously, this is, quite frankly, my list on my phone is, quite frankly, nothing to do with you, but you seem to be so pressed about it, and you kept on, like, digging me out, drawing me out.
I apologise. I don't want you to, from the front of the I'm genuinely sorry.
Thank you.
I'm always preaching you should own stuff, and I'll own it. Raise my hands. That's your thing, that's fine. I feel like you're getting pressed because I think it's weird.
I'm not getting pressed because you think it's weird. Absolutely not the reason.
That's just my opinion.
Okay, I'm telling you, you're valid to your opinion.
And so are you.
If you think that it's weird, that's fine. Yeah. Say it once, and then don't try and embarrass me about it.
I didn't try to embarrass you.
Well, you've apologised, so you know you're in the wrong.
Cool. Okay, great. You're right.
It's not even that, though.
You just said you're in the wrong. Do you know what it is? You say one thing, then you backtrack.
Mate, you're pulling out pathetic things now.
You're embarrassing.
Fuck off, you're embarrassing. Don't talk to me like that.
You see, you just
Are you fucking joking?
That's it. You can't swear at someone like that. Tell someone to fuck off.
You're embarrassing.
Yeah, but you can't tell someone to fuck off. You just told me to fuck off. You just told me.
You just called me embarrassing.
You just told me to fuck off.
And then say fuck off. No, don't call me embarrassing.
You shouldn't tell someone to fuck off then.
You
can't tell someone to fuck off.
You said you're embarrassing.
Leave it.
You're embarrassing yourself. Melt.
What is it? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. She's just being so silly. I even apologise. She's being silly.
Don't say I'm embarrassing.
People need to grow up, bro. She just told me to fuck off.
Because you said I'm embarrassing, Samraj. Say the right story.
You just told me to F off.
Because you said you're embarrassing.
Okay, Priya.
Don't say you're embarrassing and expect not to get told to fuck off. Idiot. Fuck off, you're embarrassing.
I mean, this is the thing. You can't tell me I'm embarrassing and think I'm not going to retaliate to that or respond to that in some sort of way. And you've already wound her up. So, of course, she's going to tell you. Well, she might. I don't know. I'm not always, like, big on the swearing necessarily. But, like... Bro, you kind of asked for that one. Like, what the hell? Because the thing is, you've come over to her to apologize. So that should be your energy. So you having this, like, attitude with her is just, like, it's confusing then. Then you're not really there to apologize, right? You're there to explain yourself. So it's a guise of an apology to explain yourself and what you're thinking and why you think you're right in what you're saying. And then enforce your opinion upon her. Why are you... She's just, like... he is pressed that she has this list, like that is obvious because we saw it earlier in the clip. Now he is trying to switch her and say you're pressed because I think it's weird. No, saying someone's thing that they do is weird is rude. Like that's like there's no two ways about it. No one needs to know what you think of it. Like that is not a given. You don't have to say that. You don't have to be offensive. You don't have to do that. You've chosen to do that and you want her to just swallow it like it's okay. And that's the thing. My theory is it's just like, because she didn't want to kiss you, she swerved you, then kissed Lorenzo. You've got a massive problem with this girl. Because had she kissed you, would you be talking to her like this? I don't know. I don't think so. I really don't think so. I just like, yeah, I just, nah. It's just really, really, really a lot. I just like, Samraj, are you okay? Like, I didn't think, I saw a couple of little things, but I was just like, let me just hold out a little bit. But nah, after this, I'm just like, nah, you're rude. You're actually rude. And it's just unnecessary. That was unnecessary to go for Priya in that moment. Like, it was just unnecessary, man. She didn't deserve that at all. I don't know what's going on there. I really don't know what's going on in terms of like why he felt the need to talk to her in that way. Like other than misogyny. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But yeah, it was so freaking weird. So weird. They need talking to. He needs to calm the hell down. Can't be just saying anything. Plantain Puppy says the argument between the two of them had nothing to do with the list. Samraj didn't tell her to SYM, aka suck your mum, when she kissed Lorenzo after making him wait. And he has been taking jabs since. This is the thing. Both Samraj and and OPE, similar situation. The girl that you liked didn't want to kiss you. Do you know what I mean? And now you've got all these emotions, all this energy, all this anger. Like, bro, calm down. It's like, they don't have to kiss you. Like, they don't. You are not entitled. You're not entitled to that kiss. No matter if they made you wait, no matter if they said they liked you, no matter, you are not entitled to that. Like, look at this bad behavior. Like, this is crazy. What is wrong with them? Priya was angry that Lorenzo told her she was number 3 after Jasmine and Yasmin. You know what? The thing is, I've done like a 180 on Priya. I liked her when she first came in. Then, the people them told me she was doing the up-pick Misha. Didn't like that. And she has a little bit of issues with Jasmine, I think. But after today, I was just like, nah, this is unnecessary. This is actually unnecessary. This is unfair. Saf said Samraj is so condescending. He absolutely is. Cammy says hard agree with everything you're saying, Sade. The boys were wilding last night. They absolutely was. I feel like they've been whipped up by production. I don't know if production just got them all in the room and said, right, we're really gonna go in, it's war. Like, That's what it's coming like. Like, what's happening? This is not cool. Saf says OP told Robin to F off and she didn't respond. Priya told Samraj to F off and he storms off like a toddler. Bro, this is a thing. And if they're going to reprimand Priya for swearing, then they have to reprimand OP as well. Like, it's only fair, is it not? Since we're doing all, you know, like, let's not be a hypocrite, let's not do double standards. But OP, did he get in trouble? I don't think so. You know? Miss Cute said, do you think culture may be a factor in Samraj and Priya's argument? I could be reaching. I'm not sure. I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't know why. Like, I would like to see how he's talking to the other women as well. If I can see that, then yeah. I think we need to see more examples before I say that. Or Cammie saying it's sexual tension. Maybe. Because he wanted her. He wanted her. He did want her. And he made it clear. He really did. Plantain Puffy says Samraj is very frustrated. All the girls kept saying he was perfect. Anyone would be lucky to have him, but none of them really want him. Something's coming off. Abanar saying she knows what it means when he says she's embarrassing. Punjabi girl behave. What do you mean there? Sorry. Or I don't. So can you say that again, please? Sorry. Sorry, Abanar. Snack and Sleep. Hi, Snack and Sleep. Says, lads mad at the girls for something Jasmine said. Like her, I never said I agree with Wondering Eye as long as you don't act on it. So did she did. So Aiden needs to calm down with applying blanket statements. Absolutely. But even Lorenzo, when he said, like, you know, the girls have lists, like, you're saying all the girls have lists. Like, no. It's like one girl has admitted to having a list. That's what's happening here. Or maybe two, because Jasmine did too, right? Priya said you're pathetic, Samraj. Samraj, you're embarrassing. Priya F off. Priya started it. You think so, Abanar? Do you know what? I don't agree with that. I think that she was saying the things that you're pulling out of this conversation is pathetic, not that he's pathetic. Do you know what I mean? As in, you're clutching at straws, as in you're just trying to pick at this to make it a argument, because at the end of the day he came over to apologize. Yeah, and I think, like, because the thing is, also in that conversation she said to him, like, you know, you can say it's weird one time, but if you keep going on about it, like, it's like you're trying to embarrass me, right? So by her saying that, she's saying, please don't embarrass me, I don't want to be embarrassed. Then his comeback to her was just like, you're embarrassing. So she has told you, I don't like that. I don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, do you know what I mean? That you're saying that I'm embarrassing, because it seems to be a trigger for her. Then he says it to her. That's out of order. Like, why are you doing that? That's mean. That's actually mean. Seriously. I don't know why he had to do that. It was just very, very strange. Miss Cute says, so all the arguments are ego based on both sides to a degree. I think that there's some underlying stuff there, definitely. I do think so. But I think, like, what we can do is just, like, have respect for each other. Do you know what I mean? If someone's saying, like, you know what, because she was very clear here, like, you know, okay, your opinion of what I have is weird. You can say it one time. So that's what I'm saying. She's not even saying don't say it. She said just say it one time and that's it. That's all you need to do. By going on about it, then you're trying to get at me, which I agree with. Like, but that could be anyone in any situation. If you're going on, then you're trying to get at her, like, or him, you know? So like, just leave it. And that's the thing. He came over and under the guise of apology. No, he wasn't. He didn't. He's thingy. He had that loaded and ready to go, as far as I'm concerned. Also, before Samraj kisses Mika, he's like, "You're a lady." I wonder if he categorizes who is a lady and who isn't. This is very, very true. I think he has expectations on like what a lady should show up as, and I also think so does Aiden as well, and Cavan, to be fair, as well. Planetary Happy said he only kissed Mika to get up Priya. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. Sarah Kai said, do they actually get in trouble for swearing at each other? No, they don't. But I think I think more as a group. So if anyone in the group has an issue with Priya swearing at what's it called, Samraj, then they also need to have an issue with OP swearing at Robin. Like, yeah, otherwise it's just like, nah, then other things are going on, then that's bias. Do you know what I mean? That would be a bias. I think both culture and misogyny played a factor as well. This is Cami saying, yeah. Emrid, am I saying that right? Emirid is saying, I need Mika to be freed from Samraj. Send her to the sleepover villa. I mean, as well, because I was just like, he goes over to her and then he's like, she's being, Priya's being silly. She's being silly kind of thing. And it puts Mika in it puts her in an awkward position. Do you know what I mean? So let's see how it plays out tonight, because I'm really not sure what's going to happen there. But if this is what he's on, nah. Not for our Mika. Leave her alone, man. Seriously. Sarah says, Plenty Puppy said it's unfairly, okay, this is about swearing, weighted towards men, sadly. Huda, Belle, Beth, even Jasmine now, women are given way more room to be aggressive than men on the show. I think that there's parts of that I agree with. I think that maybe the swearing and stuff is less tolerated by men on the show. Huda, I don't know. Honestly, to this day, I really don't know how Huda got away with what she was doing to Jeremiah. I really don't. I think that Belle was doing way too much, and she had me siding with friggin' Sean on occasion, like, because the way she was talking to him was disgusting. Beth, I don't know. I can't remember who Beth is. I don't know who that is. But I think Jasmine, she did call Aiden a bitch, and it did feel like a bit too much. I think she didn't have the full information at the time, but yeah, because she did. But she didn't have the full information at the time, so I can see why she said that. But she should apologize for that, to be fair. She should. But that's the only thing. I don't think that, I agree with you, Saf. I don't think she's like overly aggressive or anything like that at all. Oh, Beth is in Teddy. Oh, Teddy. What was her name? Faye. Are you talking about Faye? Oh, Faye. Faye is, again, she is the most, most aggressive. Yeah, I don't know how she got away with that. I really don't. I really, really don't. But I think in all these incidences, like when it gets like super aggressive, like, 100% it should be shut down. Like it really, really should be. But I do think I don't understand their the reason those things. I do understand, but I feel like, again, producers, why is this making the edit? Like, do you know what I mean? Why is this happening? Why is this making an edit? Why are they presenting as that this is okay? It's not okay. It really isn't okay. But I think that is not okay, as I think like what Lorenzo said is not okay as well. Yeah, Faye was the absolute worst. Absolute worst. That was a hard watch. Oh, no worries, Miss Q. Miss Q said, thank you, Shannon. Everyone have to get to work. No problem. Have a positive weekend. You too. I'll be back. I'll see you next week. But yeah, I feel like what do you call it? Yeah, I feel like Faye was the absolute worst. That was a really hard watch. You know, sometimes like you remember how you felt in moments. Like I remember feeling like really like, oh, this is horrible. Like, how is this allowed? This is like really diabolical that they're airing this, and with like very, very little consequences for her, you know? Snack and Sleep is saying people keep lying on Priya, saying she called him pathetic. No, she didn't. But actually she said, you're pulling out pathetic things now. Yeah, responded to him saying that she was backtracking. Yeah. Listening skills have gone into the bubble cup. Wow. The thing is, you know what? Sometimes it's hard to catch things, you know. It really is. Like, I even make mistakes and I have to watch this a couple of times. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's hard to catch some bits sometimes, and it sounds like something, because even I got something mixed up the other day as well, but yeah, but it happens. Plantain Puppy said Jasmine doesn't like anyone telling her what to do. That's why Kevin hasn't made it 24 hours. We'll see. Maybe she doesn't like it telling anyone telling her what to do. What's wrong with that? I can't lie. I can see myself building another fan camp. But I've been saying this. I like Jasmine. I think she's got villain tendencies, but I actually like Jasmine. I think she is making for good TV as well. Okay, so then yeah, the final thing is like, Aiden has a chat with Jasmine. They have a chat, and basically he was saying that he thinks how she comes across, or her reaction was really off-putting. And I really thought, like, who died and made Aiden king? Like, who in the hell cares that what Aiden thinks about Jasmine? Like, I really thought this was out of order that he even said this to her. Like, I just thought this was just really, really, really strange. Oh, 1 second. I thought I had that. Did I not have a thingy here? I did, but I don't know where I put it. 1 second. Oh, here. Let me get that real quick. But let's watch it. Let's watch the video.
You wanted to be with someone like me.
Just that whole reaction, I just think it was really off-putting.
Off-putting?
Yeah. I just said, Jazz came over and had a chat with me, and there was other girls' names that I mentioned as well. You was one of them.
Okay.
I wasn't drawing you out.
Yeah, no, we're good. My bad. I thought you were talking about me in a bad way, because I kept hearing it.
And if I was, I wouldn't do it to Yaz, because she's obviously going to tell you. Do you know what I mean? I would never slack someone off behind their back, yeah?
Yeah, but equally, I don't think you coming for Yaz is fair over this situation.
Me and Yaz are fine.
I know, but I actually don't think it is fair.
But, like, that reaction, I didn't like that reaction.
What reaction?
Like, from you.
Which one?
Like, the getting up,
Yeah, but that is something I'll keep doing.
If that was me, I wouldn't want to be with somebody like that. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, and I'm sure you wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I don't think he does either.
And I just want to tell you that if it was me, I would, yeah.
And I'm not surprised. I can't imagine you wanting to be with someone like me.
Just that whole reaction, I just think it was really off-putting.
Off-putting?
Yeah. I think you're a lovely person, though, Jazz. I do. Just think when it gets heated and stuff like that, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you could handle it, to be fair.
Maybe not.
Nice. Tell me I'm off-putting. Thanks.
All right.
Fucking idiot.
Why'd you still use that because of the comment?
I think so, yeah.
Did you have to do that tonight?
Sorry, bro.
What's happened?
Aiden just now, he sat me down and was just like, basically that the way I act is not good, and the way you've been acting is really off-putting. fucking prick. I can't imagine you wanting to be with someone like me.
I feel like this was just so weird. I just thought, who is he to be saying this to her? I like the way that she handled him as well, and just like, yeah, I can't imagine that you'd be able to deal with someone like me. Like, I don't think he likes like particularly strong women or strong-minded women at all, or women who have like strong opinions about things. Like, I just don't think that is his cup of tea at all. And like, by him just saying like, you know, it's off-putting for you, like, and the fact that the annoying thing is, it's just like him saying that is like code for like, it's off-putting for Kavan. That's, do you know what I mean? It's just because otherwise, why are you saying this? Why does it matter what you think, unless you sway some sort of influence here, you know? I just thought like, nah, this isn't cool at all. Like, this guy is just, I think he's just weird. It's a weird thing to say. And also as well, like, can't he let his little brother be happy? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, they got their stuff that they need to work out, like, for sure. They do have stuff that they need to work out. But like, you know, as in Kavan and Jasmine, but like, as what do you call it, Kavan hadn't even spoken to her yet, and you're just jumping in saying that, like, you don't even know what your brother thinks, and you're just jumping in saying that. It's just, nah, who do you think you are? Really, who do you think you are? But Kavan, to me, didn't do enough I mean, it's early days, but at the same time, I think Jasmine would want to see a guy make a little bit more effort with her, making sure that she's okay, and also like checking his brother, like, for talking to her like that, or saying the thing, not necessarily like the tone and stuff, but saying the things that he said to her just then, like, off-putting. Like, bro, your face is off-putting. Like shut up. So freaking rude. Oh my god. So yeah, I can understand. It was like a tough day for her, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, just very draining. Very, 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 very draining for her. Yes, I've said small D energy. The thing is, this is what I'm saying. A whole age, you can't even like, work on lips in your girl. How about that? Why are you worried about me and being off-putting? Your kisses are off-putting. How about that? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what's wrong with you? Oh God. Seriously, he's so annoying. So annoying. And this show just like gives a boost to like these sorry, this is all falling down. It's annoying men. Yeah. Plenty Puppy says Aiden's never been slapped. Not condoning or inciting violence here, definitely not doing that. But like, he tried to press Lorenzo in the same way. Like, I hear that. Like, this is what I'm saying. You're not the king of the villa, bro. Like, you really not. I think he thinks he's the alpha, and he doesn't understand that since Simba has arrived, you're not the alpha, man. You're not the alpha. You're not the alpha. Aiden's statement. I thought that was Kavan's statement. I think it's Kavan's statement that he doesn't want a girl that likes attention. I think that was Kavan's stuff. Kavan got the ick in the game earlier. I think he did. But this is the problem. Like, this, I think this is a problem. I feel like guys like that need to go for girls they want. Go for the girls that, no, not even the girls that you want. I've even said that wrong. Go for the girls that you can handle. Go for the girls that you can handle. Yeah, do you know what I mean? You can't handle Jasmine. No, you can't. You like her because she has a light. Do you know what I mean? She's trying. People gravitate to. Girls want to be her. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Girls literally want to be her. So you're just like, oh, it's nice and shy. Like, no. Go for the girls that you can handle. Seriously. This is the thing. Cammy said, I noticed all the boys have been trying to be the alpha since Simba came in. Isn't it? Do you know what I mean? That's how you know. That's how you know the energy he's bringing. That's how you know. Snack and Sleep said, Aiden needs to be calm, looking like a bulldog in the face with replacement donkey teeth lips. Jasmine, I beg. so Aiden, bro, this is why they don't have certain people on the show, because he would have got cussed out. She even handled him well. She really did. I don't think it's a flex when a woman says, you can't handle me, I want to love you, you're not a piece of wood, and I'm not a carpenter. But that's not what they mean, though. That's what they mean. I just feel like he doesn't know how to behave around a strong-minded woman. He doesn't know how to he doesn't know who he is in around strong-minded women. That's what Aiden's given to me. It's like his role doesn't mean anything, or he has to actually reflect on who he is and what, you know, and how he fits in there, you know. And I think that probably brings up some deep insecurities for him, because and this is what I'm saying, like Aiden is actively out here lying to Jasmine about his feelings for Ellie and what the situation is. So it's just like, you've got other things to worry about, bro. Like I said, work on the kissing technique, work on like finding out whether you like Jasmine or Ellie. You need to do all of those kind of things. You don't need to be worrying about, you know, Kevin and his thing. And also I feel like, is this just sabotage? Like, are you sabotaging your brother because you're actually in competition with your brother? Like, do you know what I mean? Because that whole dynamic it's a little bit weird as well. It's a little bit weird to me. Like, that's your bro, man. That's your literal brother, and you're messing up his thing. Why would you do that? Unless you're insecure about you. Unless you don't understand, like, unless it was just like when you saw that actually if Kevin put his foot down, like put his heart into it, actually, he could probably get with Ellie. Right? Yeah. So I said, I think it comes down to people being comfortable versus fragile masculinity, fragile egos. People who are insecure cannot handle a strong woman. Yeah. If you're confident and secure, you just won't bat an eyelid to certain things. Yeah. It won't faze you. 110% agree. The hardest thing about dating is the concept of strong is very mixed with toxic. One person's strong is another person's toxic. We can say that. But yeah, so yeah, that was the episode. So there was a lot going on. I can't lie, it was very, 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 a little bit, a lot triggering for me. Just the person I am. It's just like, what is going on? I don't like this men versus women dynamic for Love Island. Like, I don't like it. It's Love Island. Like, seriously. Yeah, I just think it's not what we need for this as well. So let's get some people out. Like, yeah, someone was saying earlier, like, if someone was to go tonight or Sunday night, who do you want to go? Who do you want to leave the villa? What couple? Because for me, it might be Sam and Manibia to me. Like, for me, or there's never gonna happen, but OPE and Victoria, they could go. But OPE's he's bringing too much entertainment for them to let him go. Not all of them. Not all of them. Sam's had enough. Snacker Steve said we need to send Lorenzo and his American Psycho self to the ward, babe. Nothing behind them rascal eyes. And dash Sam and his rose to the compost immediately. I mean, Sam can go. We haven't even seen, like, I'm sure he was in a shot, but he was not in any of this. Cammy saying Sam to go. Okay, Sam. Mate. But yeah, Sam might be going home. Okay, so that's it. Like, Love Island UK for week 2 almost done. I will be back talking about this on Monday, but in a few minutes I am going to be talking about Love Island USA on the next link. Let me just actually dash the link in the chat real quick just so everybody has it. I hope everybody's up to date on USA because it's good. If you haven't done so already, make sure. Oh, first look is out. Oh my god, first look is out. Let's do first look before I go. Oh my gosh, 1 second, let me set this up. Oh, bro, I always say I'm gonna do stuff and then I don't get a chance to do it because there's not enough hours in the day, mate. The amount of editing I have to do this weekend. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait. There we go.
A Nescafe Espresso Concentrated.
They're getting along, bro. This is hard, isn't it? I hate it. I think he thinks that he could probably like
Nick jazz off you.
Yeah.
He's just not going down without a fight. And until she says no, he's gonna crack on. You get me? Which Islander do you think is playing the biggest game? And why? I'm just gonna go for Victoria. From what I heard, she said that I was the number 1 to somebody else, but she also said the same thing to Sam. And then
I never said you were my number 1.
Okay, but that's what I've been told.
Who told OPE I said he was my number 1 because I didn't do that? So anyone?
I love this.
Tell the group 1 red flag about your current partner. I think my current partner is a bit of a liar and exaggerates a lot. That's it.
I've got no reason to lie about anything. I was very honest with you from the start.
But you exaggerate it.
Can I just please finish what I'm saying, please?
Well, why are you vexed, bro?
Okay, you know what? I asked a response. Can I respond?
Yeah, but you're chatting rude.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, this is the thing. I mean, I like Victoria. So I'm going to watch it again because I like Victoria, you know. I like Victoria. Seriously.
Look, sponsored by Nescafe Espresso Concentrated.
they're getting along, bro. This is hard, isn't it? I hate it. I think he thinks that he could probably like
jazz off you.
Yeah.
He's just not going down without a fight. And until she says no, he's gonna crack on. You get me? Which Islander do you think is playing the biggest game? And why? I'm just gonna go for Victoria. From what I heard, she said that I was the number 1 to somebody else, but she also said the same thing to Sam. And then
I never said you were my number 1.
Okay, but that's what I've been told.
Who told OPE I said he was my number 1 because I didn't do that? So anyone?
No. No, do you know what's cracking me up as well, yeah? Is that she's just so calm with it. Who told OPE I was his number 1? Because I didn't do that. Like, there's no... Like, it's so... Who told you, bro? Who told you? But wait, exactly. Who told you? Because he's lying. No one said that to him. No one said that to him. He's lying. He's lying.
Tell the group 1 red flag about your current partner. I think my current partner is a bit of a liar and exaggerates a lot. That's it.
I've got no reason to lie about anything. I was very honest with you from the start.
But you exaggerate it.
Can I just please finish what I'm saying, please?
Well, why are you vexed, bro?
Okay, you know what? I asked a response. Can I respond?
Yeah, but you're chatting rude.
He is.
Fuck's sake.
This is the thing. This is the thing. Nah, he's rude. He's rude. He's rude. There's no, you can't tell me this guy is rude. He's rude. He's rude. And this is the thing. And I maintain what I'm saying. It's just like, you got, everyone you got smoke for, they've got something in common. They've got something in common. They're a woman and they're black or brown. To be fair, no, I can't even say the black about because he had smoke for freaking Robin as well. But he's got a lot of smoke for the women, man. He's rude, you know. He's rude. He's rude. He's rude. He's rude. He's actually rude. Because who are you talking to? You know what I mean? She's allowed to respond. No, Victoria's the best. Victoria's actually the best. I really like her. We need to see more of Victoria. She was just like, actually, no, we're not going to continue. Actually, no. Who said it? Who said that? No, that's cracked me up. That's actually cracked me up. Tammy said those theatre kids think differently and not in a good way. You know, I must talk to my nephew. Because, yeah, nah, you can't just be making up stuff, bro. It's not... Sarah Kai said it's giving the spirit of Dijon. Bro, it's like Dijon light, isn't it? It's like Dijon light. But I feel... But he would never have that energy for Jasmine or Yasmin. I mean, for Jasmine, he kind of held himself a little bit. I don't know. He was giving it a little bit, but for Yasmin, I don't think so. Do you think he would have that energy for Ellie? I don't think so. I don't think so. In fact, why haven't they shown clips of OP and Ellie? Because that's his type. I want to see him chat to her. How's he talking to her? This is what I'm saying. Bobby says it. Opie didn't know what to do when Simba pressed him. This is what I'm saying. Oh my God. Someone said Dijon was pregnant with Opie last season. He can't, this is what I'm like. You can't make excuses for bad behavior, man. It's bad behavior. You're talking to her. That's mad. That's mad. You can't be talking to her like that. And then when she's responding, you don't know what to do with yourself. You don't know what to do. And she's not even shouting. She's not even following. She's not even following guidelines. Oh God, nah. This is the thing. I know they're not gonna let this guy go, because he's bringing the drama, but at the same time, but this is what I'm saying, like, why are you so dramatic? Oh, why? We know why, but like, jeez, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. Beefing with girls, it's just, bro, it's boring. Okay, I'm glad I watched that. That's made me laugh. Okay, I was trying to get, let me get the link for you guys, because I was all trying to get something else. Let me go here 1 second. Okay, so I'm so late. I'm gonna put the time later actually now for the US one, but if you're watching US or you just want to know what's going on, I'm gonna be going live in less than 5 minutes with US in just a second. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me on this UK conversation. Seriously, it's been fun. Yeah, so join me for the US one in just a second. I hope everyone has a good weekend if you don't, and also make sure you like this live, and the replay gang, leave a comment. And if you're listening on Apple or Spotify or Amazon Music or any good streaming platform, then please give me a 5-star review. I need some. Okay, thanks. All right guys, see you in a sec. Bye. The link is there.